I mean, it was the loudest it's ever been since I was there. I mean, I couldn't hear myself think. It was just so loud. I mean, the stadium was shaking. I mean, I was shaking, everybody was shaking. It was just like, there's no way they're going to score. There's no way. Under that kind of pressure, there's just no way.
I'll never forget that play because everybody was covered and the quarterback starts stepping up and he's trying to, you know, find a way to loft it into the end zone.
I was in the middle, it was 2-by-1 motion, came in high motion. My guy ran it out, he tried to run a smash route out, it was taken away. Rashawn Marshall guy tried to run a wall route, and he was on it. I've seen the film many times, and he had nothing, and he stepped up.
As soon as the play started developing, I was jumping. I was watching all the receivers locked down. I mean, they had nowhere to go, and then he comes up the middle, and it was just a.
And just, they're covered. You got. I mean, basically that's how it goes. It happens so fast, but at the same time so slow. I mean, you know, been the game involved, and you can kind of see things develop, and you're like, all right, everyone's covered. All right, tackle him. Yeah. All right, you got him.
And you know, as soon as he took off, all of my momentum had me going one way. I knew that by the time I changed direction and, you know, get to him, because I was kind of far from him, that I probably wasn't going to get there in time. But out of the corner of my eye, I saw a couple of guys that, you know, had a chance to make the play, and I was excited. I was getting ready to cheer.
He was on it. I've seen the film many times, and he had nothing. And he stepped up, and he stepped to the right, and Lee went to the right. He stepped to the left, and Lee went to the left, and he just cut back in and dove in the end zone. That was it. It was.
Oh. I mean, you don't even know how to act.
Basically, it was a broken play. What ended up happening was not what they called. It was so loud, no one could hear anything, and the backup quarterback just kind of improvised and had nothing to do but go on instincts, made a juke, dove into the end zone, and 118 decibels, whatever it was, went to 0 in a split second, and it was just...
When that play happened, we went from the arena being as loud or louder than I've ever heard it ever before. It was deafening in there. You couldn't hear yourself think. And when he dove across the end zone with that 2-point conversion, it just instantly was a ghost town. It was eerie how quiet it was, which mirrored the same feelings that I had inside. All of a sudden, everybody looked around at each other like, could that really have just happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, the game.
But for the entire season to come down to, like I said, a broken play, you know, I would have much preferred that we got beat on a great throw and a great catch. And instead of not necessarily a broken play, but a quarterback scramble when everyone's covered perfectly. And I was in shock when I saw him cross the goal line, really. I was like, ugh.
You can't take anything for granted because in a split of a second, it can be taken away from you. And that's how I felt when that play happened. It was just like, wow, everything our goal was there. Everything we accomplished was to that. It came down to one single play. And you know, to see it that way, if a fan out there were just to look at it who had no idea what arena football is, but they knew that game was an important game. And then they were like, wow, this is the last play? You know, I don't know what this game is, but wow, that sucks to lose like that.
They did everything right, and they did everything right on that last play. Kid just broke a tackle. Kid was out of place. Kid who wasn't even supposed to be in the game to play, the backup quarterback, scores a touchdown. He'll be telling grandkids about that story for a long time.